We have seen an upward trend stabilizing in the third quarter, and here particularly the earnings and also the volume growth were the key drivers and key results in the third quarter. And you're also right, that has been mainly driven by the Asia Pacific region, and here amongst others, particularly by China. And if you look at all industries across Asia Pacific, we can say that all industries have contributed that very strongly. Automotive was developing, construction was very nicely developing, and we also have seen in segments like electro and electronics strong growth. And that is a picture that we also have seen across the globe happening actually in the third quarter. Whilst Europe was a little bit weaker, I would say in total, the United States was strong also in automotive. In Europe, we have seen particularly the automotive industry being really challenged in the third quarter, continue to be challenged, whereas in the United States, the construction segment and the furniture segment was, for example, challenged. But overall, once again, we have seen that the positive trend has stabilized, and also early indications for October show in the same directions.
So on the volume side of things, clearly things are progressing pretty well, of course, given the challenging environment. The pricing side of things, though, seems to be somewhat of a different story. I see group sales declined by nearly 13% over the period, and that was largely because of a lower pricing. What are your assumptions for how pricing evolves in the coming months and the raw material outlook?
It's very difficult to say because these times we are in are very unprecedented. And you are right, we have seen decline in prices, but they were more or less in line with the raw materials declines that we have seen. And what has helped the development in the third quarter was actually that we have taken very decisive measures in the third quarter and already earlier started to implement those measures very stringently. Amongst those were significant short-term cost savings that we have implemented very swiftly, a very clear customer-centric approach, a very disciplined approach also to liquidity, and that overall has definitely contributed to the largest extent to the third quarter. So no matter what comes in the future, we will continue to keep our focus on costs, to keep our focus on efficiency, and also to keep our focus on our customer needs. And that was a very good recipe to master the crisis, and also that will be also a very good recipe for the future. In terms of the pricing, you know that our portfolio consists of commodities and specialties, and we have just recently acquired a business with the DSM resins and functional materials business, and that is strengthening our portfolio in the specialized area and will make the combined businesses a leading supplier in sustainable resins for the coatings industry. So from that perspective, we are looking, despite all short to midterm challenges, very positively into the future.